hot girl and your hot girl was sitting by the bayou. My hot girl to your hot girl, I got a hot boy that is fire. Talking about a hot boy, hot boy, hot boy. Say what? Level deep, now you know I go. Sitting down South Road. We love.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Prinsey. Thank you for joining me for In the Mix, where we talk about what's hot, what's not, what's on my mind, and everything in between. This is your girl again, Prinsey. I just wanted to talk to y'all today. I know that a couple of people are making some big decisions that can really determine their future. And I just want to tell you about a decision that I made a long time ago, 4 years actually, for where I should go to college. Xavier University, woo! XU. Yes, if you're clicked on this video, it must mean that you are trying to decide whether or not you should go to the best university down here, like the best HBCU down here, you know what I'm saying? You know, Xavier University is an amazing school. I've enjoyed my time there so much. But we know we're known for the sciences. I'm actually a mass communication student, if you can realize already. But I just want to give you all a couple of pointers. And this is especially for my commuting students. So I know everybody who's graduating from the class of 2019, they're making that huge decision. Do I stay? Do I go? Where do I go? Is my GPA high enough to go to the school I really want to go? But I will give you a couple of pointers. I'm a commuting student who has lived with my parents for the last 4 years. I know for some people that sounds very painful, but I will say it has been quite the experience. I just want to give you some of the ups and downs, but also like the benefits of being a commuter. So first, I will say this. One con is you don't have just as much freedom as you possibly could have if you lived on campus. So a couple of my friends who are from New Orleans who live on campus, they don't really talk to their parents as much. It's kind of as if they kind of left to go to school. For me, my parents, they were a little more stricter my freshman and sophomore year. They wanted to know where I was going, who I was with, yada, yada, yada. Black parents, that's just how they are. But now that I'm older, I'm 21 years old, I'm gonna be a senior, it's totally different. But you won't be like the rest of your friends who could just like bop on over to the parties because they don't have to tell their mom and daddy. So I mean, that's probably the first con. The second con is commuting. You're probably driving to school or taking the bus. And I will say that it's a pain. Sometimes, it's definitely a pain for me. So I live 25, it's not a pain. It can be a pain. I live 25 minutes away from school. So that's like 9 miles, I think. And on a good day when it's like maybe like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I can get to school, leave my house, and I'll be fine in within 20 minutes. But making it to them 8 o'clock classes, boy, oh my goodness. I'm late to almost every 8 o'clock class, like my freshman year. If I didn't wake up by 5 o'clock and I wasn't out the door by 6, I wouldn't have made it on time. But yes, definitely that's the biggest con. It depends on how far away you live from school. If you're taking the bus, you have to know the bus schedule. If you're riding your bike, you have to know how to navigate that. Fair warning, people in New Orleans don't know how to drive very well, and we will hit you if you're in our way and you're on a bike. No offense, we're just not used to that. That's something new that kind of happened when gentrification kind of started. Anyways, but yeah, that was very mean, sorry. That was very, very mean. No, I love people who ride bikes. That's amazing. You're helping our environment. Wonderful. Number 2, you may miss out on some very fun events with your friends. Now, fair warning, it's only because you may not want to drive back to school to do whatever they want to do. Most of the time, it would just be, oh, well, like, guys, I just won't make it. I'm already home. I really don't want to go back to school or wherever y'all are going. But that's because I was just lazy. I didn't really feel like driving. But you might have more energy than I did. But again, that's gas. All right, con number 3. Now, this is for my friends who are still living with their parents and commuting. I'm one of them. I will say it's not as bad as most people think it is. I have really, cool parents, but, they also have rules. My freshman and sophomore year, they were a little more strict on how late I could be out and when I could come back. So you won't be like the rest of your friends possibly who can just go on and dip to the party and they don't have to tell their parents. Because you live at home, I'm pretty sure that you still have to like listen to your parents' rules. And of course, the older you get, hopefully your parents get more relaxed. My parents are very chill. Now, I'm 21 years old, I'm a senior. Like, they're very understandable that I have a social life. But that, that's going to be a con of not living on campus. You will not have the freedom unless your parents are cool with it, but you probably won't have that freedom everybody else has. Con number 4 or 5. I forgot what number we're on. But you will be very exhausted. College, I don't know what it is. It's very exhausting. In high school, you probably started school at 7 o'clock and then you went home at like 4. And for some reason, you still had enough energy to watch Family Guy and talk to your friends and FaceTime. No, I don't know what it is about college. You just get so tired. And you have classes that are like maybe 3 classes a day. But it's just mentally exhausting. And it's also like emotionally exhausting for some people because it's just a lot. So I would say this. Try to make friends with someone who's on campus. And that's for plenty of reasons that I'll probably get to now and later. But, I mean, if you want to take a nap, a nice friend on campus will say, hey girl, just hop on in my room. I'm not there right now. Like, go lay down. Everybody isn't like that. Hopefully you can make some friends who are like that. I made friends who are like that, and I love them very much. But, yeah. You will be tired. That is definitely a huge con after driving back and forth wherever you're going. And most commuting students, I mean, there are apartments around Xavier, so it's like 5 minutes away. But if you're from New Orleans, you're living at home still maybe, you might live 30 minutes away. And for me, driving's tiring. So I'm always tired. Boom, that's that. Here are some pros to living at home / commuting. So, pro number 1. This might sound bad, but you get to have the elk. Yes, because you don't have to listen to the rules that they have at the dorms. So if you have your own apartment, you can just like get your own elk, go home, watch Scandal, the old episodes of Scandal, and eat popcorn and drink wine. Like, it's just that nice. You don't have to worry about a RA coming in and seeing your little daiquiri cup, and then there's a problem like that. You don't have to worry about that because you're at home. Number 2, you get to stay in your own room, in your own space, in your own bed, and it is dirty because of you and not because of someone else. So, like, I know people on campus who have their own dorm rooms to themselves. They got it like that. But most of the time when you have your own room, oh my goodness, it's wonderful. And then you have your bed. Like, your bed that's so comfortable. Like, you can go to sleep in your bed and you're just like, oh, like you can relax, like, in your space. It's wonderful. I love my bed so much. I do. Like I said, I'm always tired, but I love my bed so much, and I couldn't imagine myself being relaxed. Well, not being relaxed, but being able to stay on Xavier's campus and be from New Orleans. Like, I would just be home every day. Like, it just wouldn't have made any sense for me to stay on campus because I just love my bed. Okay, pro number 3, you get good food. I guess in a way this is also can be a con because you also don't have a meal plan when you don't stay on campus. The meal plan is like $500. I don't have that money. So I have to literally pack my food, bring food from home, or I just go stop at Subway when they have nice little discounts because I don't really like this. Don't get caught up, freshmen, in spending all of your money at those fast food places. We have fast food restaurants around Xavier. Don't get caught up. You will spend a lot of money at Cane's. And now Xavier's actually adding a Chick-fil-A. You will spend all of your money at Chick-fil-A, so bring your food from home and save some coins. But at the end of the day, when you're a commuter, you can go home, cook your own meal. You can also go home if your parents cook, whatever, cousins, I don't care, auntie, grandma, you can get food. Pro number 4, you get to see your family. And I think that family for me is nice. I love my family, and I know some people don't really care for their family, but you get to see your family and friends. Like, it's super nice when you are a commuter and you're staying at home. Like, if you're from New Orleans, you get to see your family, and it's really nice, and they get to enjoy this journey of you going through college and seeing you grow. It's wonderful. I know that a lot of people who stay on campus get homesick because they miss their families and they don't get to see their families all the time. Sometimes there are functions that you want your parents to come to, they can't because they're too far away. As a commuter who stays at home, like, you know, hopefully you can depend on your family. I know everybody's circumstance is very, very different, but you get to see your family. And friends who also stay in the city, boom. Who also might go to other universities, boom. And that way you network with more people. Number 5, and this is the most important pro to me. So, as a person who might be staying at home with your family, who's commuting, or you just commute from, you can stay by yourself in an apartment. It's really nice to be that friend who a friend can say, I'm just gonna go chill at their house. Because sometimes you can be that home away from home for your friends because they get to see like a different space, a different environment. Sometimes it's nice to get away from campus and go explore New Orleans and different areas of town. And also my friends, like, they've come over to my house. We've had little get-togethers. It's been really, really fun. But it's just nice. Like, I'll go to my other line sisters' apartments and we'll just chill out. It's very fun. Or my friends' apartments, we'll just chill out. It's just a different space, a different environment, and it's really nice to just be that home away from home for people. So now I'm going to give you guys a couple of tips to navigating that commuter life. So the days at Xavier are very long, right? You're not living on campus. You may not have access to since you're not living on campus, you can't go back to your room and go grab, I don't know, your edge control. So hopefully you can ask your friend for that. But there are a couple of things that I think that every commuter student should keep on them as they go through the school year and make their way as a Xavierite. So I have product number 1. Ta-da! Lotion. Can you see that? Lotion. It's wonderful. Can you see that? I don't think you can. Oh, it's a lot of sunlight. I have a Vino. So I would say lotion is important because, funny story, at an 8 o'clock class with, it was step aerobics. And I was ashy. Like, I was just ashy. So luckily, you know, I'm used to keeping a lot of things on me because I went to school. I went to a performing arts high school, so we were changing all the time from our regular clothes to performance clothes. So I always kept lotion on me, but boom, keep lotion with you. You don't want to be ashy. You're going to school with black people who will tell you that you're ashy, so don't be ashy. Keep lotion on you. Product number 2 that I think you should always carry, water. So Xavier's campus is pretty big, so you have to walk probably about, it's not big, but it's like long, and then there are some places that are like across the canal. You have to walk kind of everywhere. Even if you are a commuter and you park in a parking space, trust me, it makes no sense to go drive from across the canal to Xavier South in 10 minutes and you're just going to be late to your class unless you're just that lazy. But keep water on you because New Orleans is hot. Like, taking that 10-minute walk from Xavier South to the library, 15 minutes sometimes, depending on how slow you are, like me, sometimes it's just draining and you have to, it is hot. Like, New Orleans gets very hot. I hope everyone knows this. You know, this is a tip for like every Xavier ride. Just keep water on you. New Orleans gets very, very hot and it will be maybe 90 degrees outside and it feels like a good 100. Like, it can get very hot. So keep that water on you. That way you can stay refreshed, you know, hydrated, and you can keep it moving. Next, product number 3 that I have that I think every Xavierite or Xavierite commuting Xavierite should keep on them. Deodorant, guys, this is important. I know, like, right now, somebody's probably making a joke like, people be musty, da 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 da. But, I mean, I think that someone would rather keep deodorant on them than to be that person who's being called musty. Like, seriously, get some deodorant. Like I said, Xavier, you have to walk everywhere and you're just going to be sweating. You don't want to get to class and be like, dang, is that me? Like, you don't want to be that person. And all my friends know that if they ever like that, just come to me. I got you. I got you. Like, nobody should have to be feeling stinky. All right, so get that deodorant, y'all. Next product I think that everyone should have are snacks. This is the back of the box. Snacks. Everyone should have snacks. And I'm saying that because you're going to get hungry. Whoops. Now, listen, I don't eat this mess. I just had to use this as a prop. PJ eats this mess and my sister Chelsea eats this mess. Oh, PJ is my twin brother, by the way. But they eat this mess. I don't eat this mess. Pop-Tarts are not good for you. But anyways, if you need that extra sugar kick, like, you know, get you some snacks. You're going to be hungry. You might have a class at 8 o'clock. And then you might have a class at 10. You may have forgotten to eat breakfast. And then you're going to be sitting in class not paying attention because your stomach is growling. Or you're going to be that person whose stomach is growling. Everybody hears it. Don't be that person. Get snacks. Okay, guys? And the last product I have is just like an example. But boom. Lunch kit. So, like I said before, you don't want to spend all of your money at fast food restaurants. Don't spend all of your money at Chick-fil-A, guys. I promise. Like, treat yourself. Treat yourself two times a week. But honestly, lunch adds up. When you're at school 5 days a week, lunch is probably about $10 to $12 here, depending on where you're going. Unless you're going to McDonald's, which you can finesse at $8. But usually it's like a good $10. And 10 times 5 is $50. You got 4 weeks in the month or 5 weeks in the month. So then that's what? I'm not good at math. Hold up. You got 4 weeks in the month. So 4 times 5, you're going to spend almost $200 a month on food for lunch. It's not worth it. Bring a lunch kit. Eat your lunch. They have lots of spots on campus where you can sit down and eat outside. It's very, very nice. Unless you want to get the meal plan, which is also cool. But it's just cheap to make your dinner, bring your lunch, and you'll be good. Alright, everyone, that's all of the pros, cons, and tips that I have for you. I wish everyone good luck on choosing whatever university you want to go to. But like I said, my university is dope, fire. I love it. I love Xavier so much. I've met so many amazing people from all over the world. All over the country, but all over the world also at Xavier. So I wish everyone good luck. If you have any questions, just comment it below. And this is In the Mix with Prinsey, and I have a question for you. What's your favorite snack mix? Like I said, I don't really eat the Pop-Tarts, but my favorite snack mix actually is popcorn and M&Ms. I know that's not much better than Pop-Tarts, but it's a good salty sweet combination. So you tell me in the comments below, what's your favorite snack mix when you on campus? And I'll see you next time for In the Mix with Prinsey. Bye, guys.